All right, we'll go across to our correspondents for our latest. Ankush Sharma is joining us live from Jammu and Shabir Dar from Srinagar. Ankush, I'll come to you first. How's the situation there at Jammu? What all districts have been put on alert?
The situation is totally under the control, and if I talk about Pakistan is repeatedly trying to disrupt the peace along the LOC, and today Pakistan again violates the ceasefire along the LOC in Uri, Kupwara, Baramulla, and Akhnur sector, which resulted Indian Army retaliates it strongly and effectively. And if I talk about the current situation in Jammu, in the border areas, there is no need of panic. Administration is appealing again and again to the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Don't give heed to the rumors, and please take the reliable sources for the information. If I talk about the border areas, people have moved to the safe places, and all the essential services have been ensured by the local authorities. Local authorities established camps and lodgements for them, and all the essential services have been ensured by the administration. On the other hand, if I talk about especially in Jammu district, the district administration have established control rooms for 24/7 helpline numbers for the people of Jammu and Kashmir in case of any emergency as a precautionary measure.
Stay with us, Ankush. I'll come back to you. Shabir, meanwhile, tell us about the latest situation at the border at the LOC.
Yeah, the LOC in Uri and Tangda and Kupwara there was fresh fighting and mortar shelling in the preceding night. So obviously there is tension in the borders, but the authorities are making every effort to evacuate the civilians from the frontline areas, and the buses have been kept in place in Baramulla and Kupwara to ensure that any eventuality is being faced, and people are being advised to exercise caution and restraint and be inside the bunkers, particularly the people living in Tangdar, Uri, and in the villages near LOC. So adequate arrangements are in place. The Indian Army, the police, and CRPF are advising people and guiding people how to protect in this situation, because we have seen from past few days, particularly after this Operation Sindoor, there was a heavy mortar shelling and fighting in border areas in Uri, Tangdar. Fortunately, there was no casualty reported as of now in these sectors. But there is huge damage in the civilian property, and villagers have been evacuated. So the Lieutenant Governor and the Chief Minister of the Jammu and Kashmir, they had they have directed the district administrations of these areas to ensure that people are not facing any difficulty, be it in the safety, like how they are being evacuated to the safer places, keeping the essentials and facilities available for them. So Uri effort is in place to ensure that there is no difficulty faced by the people who are being evacuated from the forward areas. But there is a difficulty in these areas, but people are supporting the government and hailing the bravery of the Indian armed forces in carrying out this Operation Sindoor, which resulted in a huge dent to the terror infrastructure in Pakistan and Pakistan occupied Kashmir.
I'll come back to you, Shabir. Ankush, since you are there at Jammu, tell us about the security situation also. Has it been intensified and additional forces, police personnel has been deployed at key places?
Yes, the security is very tightened across the Jammu district, and you can see the checkings post you can see the checkings at every post, and Indian Army, Jammu and Kashmir Police is jointly surveillancing the area, and it has been ensured that there should not be any type of panic situation in the Jammu district.
All right, Shabir, also, how is government making sure that the situation of panic, like Ankush is also mentioning, how is government making sure the situation of panic doesn't arise and the locals remain safe?
Yeah, see, the government has issued a lot of advisories. The government is making a lot of announcements that even if there is any such thing happening, how people are going to cope with the situation. We have seen from last day that all the hospital buildings, the major hospital buildings, the Red Cross sign is being installed in their roofs. So that ensures that these are the hospital buildings, and people have been asked to switch their lights in during night. Particularly the people in Kupwara, Baramulla and Uri sector in the forward areas. So obviously there is a tension that the adverse the enemy country may take any misadventure. But obviously both people and administration and the government, they are very prepared to deal with the situation, and people have been asked not to panic because the armed forces and the government are there to defend them. So obviously not a major panic in people, but they are very cautious. They are exercising restraint, and they are being informed. They are being given the messaging by the government how to deal with the situation in case of any eventuality.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Thank you for getting us the latest, Ankush and Shabir from Jammu and Srinagar respectively.